Sleep is one of the most powerful and underestimated pillars of senior health. As people move beyond the age of 60, changes in sleep patterns often become a source of frustration. Falling asleep may take longer. Night awakenings may become frequent. Early morning waking may feel unavoidable. Many older adults assume that poor sleep is simply a normal and irreversible part of aging. Yet while sleep architecture does change over time, chronic exhaustion, insomnia, and fragmented rest are not inevitable. In fact, restorative sleep remains both possible and essential in later decades of life. The biology of sleep evolves with age. Deep slow-wave sleep, the stage most associated with physical restoration, gradually decreases. The body produces less melatonin, the hormone that regulates circadian rhythms. The internal clock may shift earlier, making seniors feel sleepy sooner in the evening and awake before dawn. These shifts are natural. However, when combined with stress, reduced daytime activity, medication side effects, or excessive daytime napping, they can lead to persistent sleep disruption. Sleep is not passive. It is an active neurological and physiological process that orchestrates repair across multiple systems. During deep sleep, growth hormone supports tissue recovery. Immune cells recalibrate. In the brain, waste products such as beta-amyloid are cleared more efficiently through the glymphatic system. When sleep becomes fragmented, this cleansing process becomes less effective. Over years, poor sleep has been associated with increased risk of cognitive decline. Memory consolidation is another critical function. Experiences gathered during the day are reorganized and stabilized during sleep. This process supports learning, recall, and emotional processing. Seniors who struggle with memory sometimes focus exclusively on puzzles or supplements, overlooking the foundational role of sleep in cognitive resilience. Protecting sleep is protecting the brain. Cardiovascular health is also intimately tied to nightly rest. Blood pressure normally dips during sleep. If awakenings are frequent, this dipping pattern may be disrupted, increasing cardiovascular strain. Chronic insomnia has been linked with higher risk of hypertension and heart disease. Conversely, consistent, restorative sleep supports vascular flexibility and metabolic balance. Metabolism itself responds to sleep duration and quality. Inadequate sleep alters hunger hormones, increasing cravings for sugar and refined carbohydrates. Insulin sensitivity can decline. For older adults already navigating blood sugar management, poor sleep can complicate efforts to maintain stability. A well-regulated sleep cycle reinforces metabolic health. Yet improving sleep in older adulthood rarely requires extreme measures. The most powerful changes are often behavioral and environmental. Daylight exposure in the morning anchors circadian rhythm. A brief walk outdoors shortly after waking signals to the brain that the day has begun. This strengthens the body's natural sleep-wake timing. Physical activity during the day further deepens nighttime rest. Even moderate movement, such as walking or gentle strength training, increases sleep pressure in a healthy way. Evening light exposure deserves equal attention. Bright overhead lighting and screen exposure close to bedtime suppress melatonin production. Replacing harsh light with softer, warmer tones an hour before sleep helps the brain transition toward rest. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine trains the nervous system to anticipate sleep. This routine might include reading, stretching, prayer, journaling, or slow breathing. Repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity reduces arousal. The bedroom environment matters more than many realize. Temperature should be slightly cool. Noise should be minimized or replaced with consistent white noise if needed. The bed itself should be reserved primarily for sleep, not prolonged television watching or worrying. When the brain associates the bed with wakefulness or anxiety, falling asleep becomes more difficult. Re-establishing that association takes patience but yields powerful results. Napping is another common consideration. Short naps earlier in the afternoon can be restorative, but long or late naps reduce nighttime sleep drive. If insomnia is persistent, temporarily reducing or eliminating naps can consolidate nighttime rest. This adjustment may feel uncomfortable for several days, but often resets fragmented patterns. Pain frequently disrupts sleep in older adults. Arthritis, neuropathy, and other chronic conditions create discomfort that intensifies at night. Addressing pain management during the day, optimizing mattress support, and incorporating gentle evening stretching can reduce nighttime awakenings. Similarly, Conditions such as sleep apnea become more common with age. Loud snoring, gasping during sleep, or excessive daytime fatigue warrant medical evaluation. Treating underlying sleep apnea can dramatically improve energy and cardiovascular health. Psychological factors also shape sleep. Retirement, grief, health anxieties, or social isolation can increase nighttime rumination. When the external world quiets, internal dialogue often grows louder. Structured wind-down rituals, gratitude journaling, or brief relaxation exercises can help redirect attention away from worry. Mindfulness practices, even practiced for 5 to 10 minutes daily, reduce physiological stress markers and support smoother sleep onset. It is also important to approach sleep medication cautiously. While certain medications may be appropriate in specific situations, many sedatives alter sleep architecture and increase fall risk during nighttime awakenings. Behavioral strategies address root causes more effectively and sustainably. When medication is used, it should be closely monitored and regularly re-evaluated. The relationship between sleep and immunity is especially relevant for seniors. During sleep, the immune system releases cytokines that coordinate defense against infection. Chronic sleep deprivation weakens this response, increasing vulnerability. In later decades, when immune efficiency naturally declines, prioritizing sleep becomes a protective strategy. There is a cultural narrative that equates productivity with reduced sleep. Yet in older adulthood, restoration becomes more valuable than constant activity. Rest is not laziness, it is biological maintenance. The body continues its quiet labor at night, repairing tissues, balancing hormones, and strengthening neural networks. Respecting this process enhances daytime vitality. Consistency is the hidden architecture of good sleep. Waking at approximately the same time each day, even after a poor night, stabilizes circadian rhythm. Exposure to morning light, physical movement, and meaningful engagement reinforce that rhythm. Changes sleep, but it does not eliminate the possibility of deep restoration. By understanding the biological shifts, respecting environmental influences, and cultivating consistent habits, seniors can reclaim one of the most powerful tools for longevity and quality of life. In the quiet darkness of night, the body still knows how to heal. When given the right conditions, it does what it has always done: restore, recalibrate, and prepare for another day of living fully.